Hey everybody, how's it going out there? Just thought I'd do a new video. I haven't done anything for a while. Just to kind of go over some things, make sure everybody's on the same page. Reminders of things that we need to be doing and paying attention to. And one of those is actually very apparent right now, and it's all the dark forces that are at work inside and outside of the United States. Now, believe it or not, we do have enemies. Chinese Communist Party, Russia, Iran, etc., etc., etc. People that hate our way of life, people that want to control and limit liberty in any way possible. And that, of course, also lends itself to them assisting the Biden campaign financially and otherwise to ramp up a victory for 2020 over Trump. I personally hope it doesn't happen. If it does, we got a real problem on our hands. This anarchy thing going on, is rioting, police standing down, police being told to stand down in Democrat-ran cities, and this is insane, okay? And eventually it's going to spread to most of the urban areas. Cops are getting tired of it. They don't have the patience, wherewithal to withstand this on a daily basis. God bless them. You know, I used to be one. Don't have any ill will towards them at all if they decide to get out and do something different with their life. It's a really bad time to be a police officer. Unfortunately, you know, they deal with things that most people never see in their lifetime. Domestics, drug abuse, child crimes, things like that. So if you see an officer out there, you know, engage them, talk to them. If you support them, tell them you support them. They need to know that we're behind them, you know, and I got their back, that's for sure. People are going to have to pick a side, you know, and only one side's going to win. And I think we know which side that is. If things get tough, if things get messy, you want to be on the right side. Don't be afraid to stand your ground. These bullies, these anarchists, they use intimidation tactics, mob rule, travel in packs, clubs, sticks, fireworks, whatever, you know, they can get their hands on. You know, personally, I never go anywhere unarmed. Haven't for years. I've seen this coming. A lot of us have. A lot of us veterans, military personnel, law enforcement vets, we know real people, and we know what they're capable of and what they are and how they think. And a lot of these people are very unreasonable. Again, they're using mob rule, you know, intimidation tactics, things like that. So be prepared to stand your ground. Try not to travel solo anywhere. Always have somebody by your side if you can. You know, if you don't have to go out and in the evening alone, if you can wait till the next day to go get something from the store or whatever during the daylight, or, you know, with a friend or a family member, you probably should take advantage of that. Be smart about what you're doing. Don't think it can't happen to you. Another thing I would like to talk about with people is regarding your preps, if you're doing so, you know, and increase your network of people and friends and, you know, people that you can rely on, your group. Be selective, though. Just don't latch on to anybody or let anybody latch on to you. You know, feel them out, kind of interview them, see what they're about. You know, if you don't know them that well, try to get to know them. Be careful what you tell people, you know. Loose lips sink ships. That's the old saying, you know. Keeping your you know, personal things close to the vest and being smart about who you communicate with and what you tell them. As far as the preps go, you know, stay on top of them. Don't slack. Prepping never really stops, to be honest with you. I mean, there's always a hole somewhere. You know, especially the guns and ammunition right now. If you don't have a firearm right now or ammunition, chances are you're probably not going to find them, or you're going to really overpay if you really want them. But, you know, if you don't have something, you know, get hold of somebody that's a friend or knows a friend that's familiar with firearms, you know, not radical, you know, gun nuts or whatever, but somebody that's responsible. Try to grab a veteran or somebody like that you know, knows what they're talking about. Be resourceful. There's a lot of different places you can get things. You don't have to really go to Walmart for everything. There's small stores you can go to. There's hardware stores out in the country. There's dollar stores, thrift stores. There's a lot of places you can go get reasonable priced items at to top off your preps and keep your stuff straight. Get what you can. Expect to overpay right now if you haven't been prepping for a while now, especially since the last ammunition crunch. As far as ammunition goes, you're going to overpay. There's a limited supply, and it's being bought up on a daily basis. Again, try to latch on to some vets. We're out here. We don't always broadcast what we do or what we've done or where we're at, but if you know one, reach out to one. They're a good resource for level-headed preps and strategy and ideas of what they do in their personal lives, and they can help you. Just reach out to them. They're not going to seek you out, but a lot of them are willing to help you if you need help, and you're a patriot. So keep that in mind. And again, as a country, as patriots, we have to develop a Cold War posture. I served during the Cold War, towards the end, but nevertheless, we were still in a position where we had a visible enemy, and they were right in our face. And the Soviet Union, the old Czechoslovakia, which is now the Czech Republic. I mean, these were communist entities that wanted to destroy us. And in Germany, we basically were a wall, deterrent from them attacking Western Europe. So we were very careful about what we said, who we talked to. It was a very different time. We didn't run our mouths. Of course, you didn't have the social media platforms that you do now, where everything's instantaneous out there instantaneously. So really, just be careful about what you're saying. Don't put all your information out there. Be smart. As far as your online and your social media stuff goes, be careful what you broadcast, because it is being tracked and it is being looked at, and you don't want somebody using it against you. So again, keep your preps up. Be resourceful. Look at barter items. Liquor, medical supplies, things like that people are going to need that maybe they don't have, but you'll have some, and maybe you need something they've got. And if it comes to that, you'll be in good shape. Again, support the police. Tell them you love them. Tell them you got their back. They need to know that we're out here and they're not all alone. And I think a lot of them know that, but we still need to engage them and talk to them and keep the dialogue open. We don't want to create an us versus them mentality with the police. We need them to know that we need them and they need us. So let's try to keep that line of communication open and that support going for them. And hey, that's it. I guess today I just wanted to throw that out there. Stay on top of your stuff and don't slack. If you got time to go out and get stuff, get it now. Be smart about it. Don't panic, but stay on top of it. All right, y'all take care.